Leo, welcome. This is your end of November read. So this will just take you right through to the end of November, which I believe is the 30th for November, right? Um, this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. It's just not meant for you, okay? And parts may resonate and parts may not, because this is for a large group of people. And we start out with the Queen of Swords. So this could be you or this could be someone in your life, but given that it's your overall energy, I'm going to say it's you. And the Queen of Swords, she is very honest. So my guess is right now you are feeling very honest. You're facing a lot of truths. You may be giving other people a lot of truths. She's very intellectual and confident, sure of herself. Yeah, and then we have the High Priestess. Let's see, what else do we have? And the High Priestess talks a lot about trusting your intuition, believing in yourself. She really embodies intuition, okay? And I'm wondering right now, I'm kind of getting that your intuition, there's things that your intuition is telling you, and you're being very honest with yourself about it. So let's see what comes of that here. Yeah, and it's bringing you some emotional stability with this Nine of Cups. You know, it is making you feel, very sure of yourself. Like you're very emotionally stable right now, trusting in yourself. And there is movement towards, we got the Knight of Cups here, towards a love situation. I usually see the Knight of Cups as Prince Charming or Princess Charming. You know, it's like that romantic, really happy, almost fairy tale kind of love when it first starts moving in. Now that doesn't mean that this is a new relationship. It can still be an older relationship, but there might be a renewed romance to it. Okay, so either way, this is for a large group of people. And in the past, we do have the Eight of Wands, which talks about quick action moving forward. So you moved towards something in the past. There were some obstacles that you had to overcome that required you to stay grounded with that Five of Wands. Let's see, one more, please, for Leo. And then we do have the Eight of Cups here, where the Eight of Cups means you had to walk away from something, or you had to deal with grieving in some way. You have overcome the grieving of a loss of some kind, a loss and abandonment, and there was grief involved in this. But usually the Eight of Cups, when it shows up, it means you walked away from a situation, not the other way around. But it can say that you have chosen to heal from a situation where someone walked away from you. And coming up in the future, we do have the Web card, which in this deck, let me look real quick, is considered the Justice card. So this does talk about cause and effect. The Justice card means it's like the end whatever had happened, the end of it is justified. Okay, so, and if you see in here, there is a spider web. And it does talk about cause and effect. When you do this happens. And it's a justified result to whatever had been done. Okay? Like, justice is very logical. And we do have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups, again, is a very strong intuition card. She does follow her intuition. She does follow her heart. She gives freely. She's compassionate and kind. This can be you, or this can be somebody else in your life. And the Shaman. And the Shaman in this deck is the Hermit. And the Shaman specifically talks about going on a spiritual quest of some kind, that you're leveling up, you're going inside yourself. And the Hermit kind of does the same thing. But both cards speaks about going within yourself to find the answers and wisdom you need in a situation. And this really is all about following your intuition, emotional stability, speaking your truths in justified cause and effect, okay? And what we don't see coming on the On the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords, which does talk about heartbreak and, you know, hurt of the heart. Okay, let's get some clarification on what's going on here. Leos, please. Thank you. See this action card, please. Action card from the past. We're going to look at your past first. And we do have the Five of Pentacles here. So it looks like you're taking action towards fixing some kind of financial situation that you're worried about. And what is the Five of Wands, please? Five of Wands. Five of Wands. And there's that Three of Swords again. Okay, so when this conflict, there's something that happened here with some obstacles and stuff in your past, and it brought about heartache. There's definitely some conflict here, and I can feel the pain actually kind of coming off the cards right now. Like it was a deep sense of hurt to you. And that kind of makes sense that the abandonment card, the Eight of Cups, is coming up next here. Yeah, and that's clarified by the Tower. So this had a major impact on your life in the recent past. The Tower talks about a major hit to the foundation of our life and things, just the Tower and the Death card both, even the Three of Swords and some of these other cards. You know, the reason I love tarot so much is because it talks about the human journey, okay? And the human journey has both, you know, but anytime that there's something that ends, there's a new beginning, okay? And you could see that in this card, that these, you know, this Tower moment, this hurt and loss and abandonment, you know, all these things are bringing you into a place where you're learning to trust yourself. You're learning to trust your intuition. You're learning to become emotionally stable here. And you're learning to speak your truth all at once. Like, that's a lot. Okay. What is this? Queen of Swords, please. Thank you. Your Ten of Cups. Yeah. So this being able to speak your truth and hold your honesty is actually taking you to that emotional contentment that you need, which is great. I mean, that's wonderful. What is this? High Priestess, please. What do I need to know about the High Priestess for Leo? Thank you. The Page of Swords. Okay, so there might be something in the past, or something. The Page of Swords can sometimes mean that people are spying on you, say your social media accounts, things like that. It can also mean that people are kind of being dishonest or gossiping or things like that. It's asking you to follow your intuition and take a higher ground in this. Maybe don't engage. Speak your truth, okay? But at the same time, know, and you are finding emotional stability in this. So I honestly don't think this is affecting you as much. If it's affecting you at all, it is bringing you to a much higher level. Yeah, because on this, you have the... Okay. So what this is bringing you to here is, with this Nine of Cups, is also the Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card. It's asking you to have a lot of internal courage during this time. But you're also being presented with something new. A new way to... this usually is in a material way. So it could be a new home, a new financial position in your life, like a new job, a new business opportunity, something along those lines. But once you find yourself in that stable place, there's going to be a new opportunity that comes in for you. You just got to have the strength to overcome the challenges that have been put here for you. Okay, what is this Knight of Cups, please? And there might be movement here towards new love, or maybe a reconciliation of the old, but the King of Swords. So the person coming in may be very intellectual. He may be straightforward. You may not even recognize right away that he is has emotions for you, because he might come from a very logical place. All right. Or this could be the person from your past that you've seen as your Knight of Cups or princess, you know. Either way, it doesn't matter, he, she. But he became more cold, distant, and you know, it kind of cut things off in some way emotionally. Take it how it applies to you. This is for a large group of people, so it is going to apply differently for different people. That's why I tried to give a few different options of how it might play out in your life. Okay. Shaman. Like, there's some major leveling up in these cards. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you are heading towards a direction where you will be reaching, you know, you're going to be reaching a financially secure place as well, with something that you do with this Ace of Pentacles here. But it is asking you to have that strength. It is asking you to take a spiritual and approach and an internal approach to the situation, that you need to think about it. And on the Queen of Cups, you do have the Knight of Wands. So there's movement. Yeah. There is movement somewhere in the romantic life, I'm getting. There is a movement towards something passionate, towards something both emotional and passionate at the same time. I want one more card on this King of Swords here. Please, one more card for the King of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Thank you. The Queen of Cups. Okay, yeah. So this is a King of Swords, Queen of Cups type relationship. You have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So that's interesting. This is definitely a romance situation that is coming in for you. You guys may not, okay, this is kind of what I'm getting in. You guys may not necessarily meet on the same level at first, because whoever is that King of Swords energy may not seem like they're coming from a very emotional place, but what I'm getting is that they are. They're just, when they express themselves, I'm trying to think of how to put this into words for you. I'm sorry, give me a second. When they express themselves, they might seem cold or distant or lacking an expression of emotion in some way. So you may overlook it and not see the emotion in it. And this is telling you, no, it's okay. It's safe to offer this person. They are moving at you in an emotional and romantic way. You just can't see it because one of you is coming from the mind and one of you is coming from the heart. But you're both coming really from the heart. It is both a situation where you both love and care about each other. So whether this is a past situation or a long-term relationship or something new coming in, you know, you guys might be having a difficult time meeting on the same level, but it's not because you're not on that same level. It's almost like a miscommunication based on the way that you guys talk. Okay, and this web card, please. Web card. Oh, that's too many. Web card, please. Thank you. Okay. And on the web card, we do have boundaries. Okay, so the Nine of Wands I always see is making your mark in the sand and not letting people cross it. Traditionally it does mean setting boundaries and being persistent. And with this web card here, it makes me think that there is something from the past. Whoever hurt you, you know, the natural cause and effect of this is going to be that you have boundaries that you have to set with them in some way. And you're going to have to make it so they can't cross them. And that is justified, okay? It is justified to do that. Let's see. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups for what you don't see coming. And it's kind of funny because when I'm picking up in this card isn't the Seven of Cups, I'm picking up the dolphins, and there's two dolphins in this, okay? And dolphins are great communicators. And I'm picking this up a lot in this reading about this communication between you and another person. And it being miscommunicated, even though you guys almost pretty much mean the exact same things and you're coming from the same places. And the dolphins are excellent at communication. That's one of the things that they stand for, like as an animal totem. Okay, and I really do feel like there's a communication issue going on for you right now between you and somebody that you love very deeply. If it is you coming from the heart-centered place, try to see, my suggestion is look at how they're talking, and, you know, maybe you could ask them even, you know, is there, you know, do you have feelings for me? Can you express your feelings? Or try to find their feelings in what they are saying. If you're the person coming from the logical place, you know, maybe try to open up and, you know, use I feel statements more than I think statements, if that makes sense. All right, let's get you some animal card advice here. Thank you. And we do have Cougar, assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Yeah, and I see that in here too. Okay. You're going to overcome this stuff back here. I think you have already started that. You're really coming into yourself very strongly, Leo. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please hit the like button. If you want future reads from me, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'd love to have you here. And until we meet again. Oh no.